Welcome again to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about something exciting. We're going to be looking at 10 things that need to be in your SEO strategy. 10 key things that must be in your SEO strategies for you to succeed. We all know that everyone is on the internet today, whether you're selling a product, whether you're selling a service, whether you're selling an audience. You need to be able to make sure that people are able to reach you, people are able to become your leads or your customers. That is the great thing you want to achieve. But there are two basic ways you can do this. You can go the paid route, whereby you pay for adverts, and the moment you stop paying, the moment that same moment traffic stops going to your website. But you can actually use the SEO route to optimize your website, make people to organically search for your website, and while you sleep you are making money without spending a dime on advertising. So we're going to be telling you these 10 things that you need to have in your SEO strategy so that you can succeed. The first thing that you need to know before we get into that, if you are new on our channel, please subscribe, hit the like button if we are making sense here. Please share our content, continue to communicate with us, continue to share your views or any suggestions on what we should be talking about for you to take your marketing or your business to the next level. Chat with us below and we will get back to you. And if you're a member of our premium community, we'll be sharing more detailed content with you on this subject of SEO optimization. Let's get into it. um, Number one that you need to have in your SEO strategy is to acknowledge the importance of search engine optimization for your business. Gone are those days whereby you can just start a business somewhere and you put a nice billboard and say so and so enterprise, and people will begin to flood in. Now everyone is searching on the internet. How can they find you? In order for them to find you, number one, you must have a web presence. Number two, you must understand how important it is for you to optimize your website so that when people find you or search for you, they can easily find you. There is more content on these, on search engine optimization, in our SEO course. Just for $10 subscription, you get access to content worth over $2,000 on our website if you become part of our community. All these details, step by step, what you need to do is in this content. But you need to know that SEO is very, very important in your business. You need to optimize your website for search engine. So number two, you need to be able to understand your customers, understand your viewers. Who are the people who go to your website? You need to be able to do some analysis and understand what's your ideal customer. Who are the people that are coming to your website? How do my product or service or business serves them? What offering, what is my product offering to these people? What is my market worth? What am I worth compared to my competitors? You need to be able to use analytics, whether Google Analytics or any other form of analytics, to be able to understand the demographics of your client or of the people that come to your website. You need to be able to learn from your competitors, the leaders in your field. What are they already doing? Who are their viewers? Who is, I mean, with Facebook and other social media now, you are able to understand through things like lookalike audience. You are able to understand the kind of audience and the kind of viewers or buyers that go to your competitor website. So you need to be able to understand your viewers or your potential customers. The next one is set targets. Set targets for your SEO. Where do you want your company to be in 3 years, in 6 months, in 1 month, so that you are able to have measurable milestones, so you are able to see if you are on the right path to optimizing your website for search engines, or you are having challenges with your SEO strategy. And if you need help, you need expert help, or you need some tools, some techniques, we have lots of this information in our SEO course that you can be able to get better at SEO. So the fourth thing that you need to do once you've identified that SEO optimization is key for you, you've also looked at your target market, you've understood your target people. The next thing you need to look at is you need to decide what is the intent of your website. There is a lot of things that people just have websites out there these days. You need to be intentional. I use that word intentional about the objective of your website. Is it a lead generation website? Is it a website that leads to conversion? Is it an information website? So you need to be able to be clear about the objective, the aim of your website, because once you want to start optimizing for search engines, this objective will guide you as to what kind of optimization you need to do, whether it's looking at your content, looking at your website structure, looking at other touch point, what we call marketing touch points on your website, so that you get the best returns on your investment. Point number 5 that you need to note is you need to be able to analyze and use keywords. You need to understand what happens if I use these keywords in relation to my website. For example, people go to the internet for different reasons. People go to the internet maybe just browsing, looking for general information on a particular subject, looking for a cake recipe, looking for holiday destinations, some people just browse generally just to be informed, or even just general news. Some people go to the internet just for trying to understand some analysis. People go to the internet for transactions. These are the people who are going to the internet to buy. You want to buy an air ticket, you want to buy a ticket to an event, you want to buy a product or a service, you want to buy whatever it is that you really want to buy. So you need to be able to analyze and understand all this. And point number 6, which is very, very important, is optimize your organic presence. Think about it. Back in the day, they were talking about location. When we were talking about brick and mortar, you want to locate your shop, your business, your consulting in a strategic position where everyone is able to access, your target market is able to come to you. It's the same with the digital marketing. On the internet, you need to be able to optimize your website, whether it's for location. For example, if you are selling a product, maybe you are running a preschool and you want people in your community to be able to access your website and register for and find out information about your preschool, or come register their children online and do other kinds of transaction. You need to do what we call location optimization. So you need to be able to look at different aspects of optimization that you do on your online presence, just like you used to do in your brick and mortar. Whether you're looking at your profile, the look and feel. When people go to the shops, they're looking at the store design, they're looking at the product display, they're looking at lots of things. You need to consider all these aesthetics in the design of your website. Another thing, you need to look at proximity, location. If you are looking at things like that, you need to optimize for various things. We've got detailed courses talking about various areas. In SEO, they talk about on-page optimization, they talk about technical optimization, and all these kinds of optimization that you are looking at. We explore them in more details in our SEO courses, and you can become a part of our community. Just check the link in the description, how to become a part of our community and access these resources for almost free, so that you are able to take your business to where you really want it to be. The other thing is you need to be able to optimize your website for mobile. Research is telling us back in the day, people were looking at things using desktop computers and all that. First it was brick and mortar, then people went to desktop computer. Research is showing that by 2020, 55% of people who were on the internet used mobile. They use mobile, and the prediction is that by 2025, 73% of internet users will be on their mobile. So if your website is not optimized for mobile, you are not going to get the best out of your website initiative. You are going to miss out on a number of customers, potential leads, and that will impact on your business. Optimize for mobile, because by 2025, prediction is showing that over 73% of internet users will do so on their mobile. The eighth point that you have to consider for your SEO strategy to succeed is you need to understand what kind of content ranks highly on Google, what kind of content ranks highly on search engines, and you need to be able to understand all this. In this video, we might not go into the details, but let me give you some highlights. Longer contents rank higher. First, when you talk about quality, and longer content ranks higher than shorter content. Material that you repurpose, like you come up with a real good analytic report, and you get some snippets from there, you create reels, you create other kinds of repurposed material. It also ranks higher on search engines. Direct solutions, people are looking for solutions there, content that are solving direct solutions that clients might have, people might have out there. It also ranks very high. Videos rank higher than pictures, and you need to understand all of these product listing and other kinds of things that you need to do, so you optimize your website mindful of this, understanding what kind of content when I'm organizing my website. Like I said, just take a picture from the brick and mortar and be able to bring it home to the digital scenario, and say, I want to be located in an accessible location on the web. I want to be located where everyone is able to reach me. I want to organize my content on my website in a way that people can actually access it more readily, in a way that serve the customer in the way that they want to be served. So the other thing that you need to do and embark on for your SEO strategy to be effective and successful, you need to embark on backlinks. You need to understand the whole concept of backlinks. We have lots of videos about that. It's also part of our course, our SEO detailed course. Check the links in the description. You need to understand that when you create great content, for example, and people start searching your content, people start citing your content, that is creating links for you. That is creating links and giving you a greater authority on the internet. I mean, it's like word of mouth. Like people said, I bought from so and so shop, and their products were great, their service was great. That becomes some kind of digital word of mouth, or digital referral, where people refer to your website, and you can do other things like blog posts and other things. The whole concept of backlinks, it takes time. You need to be deliberate. You need to have a backlink strategy and hyperlink strategy, and this will help you to get a successful SEO strategy. The 10th and the last point I'm going to be sharing with you today is get people to criticize, to give you opinion, to check your website for you. Get expert view on your website, because it's like you are creating an office or an online or a physical shop. You want to call some people, layout experts. You want to call some people, come check it out. What do you think? Do we meet some basic standards? Do we meet this and that? When you get a lot of that expert view and expert opinion, that helps you to improve your SEO strategy. I hope that these 10 points that we shared today is going to help you to be able to optimize your search engines, optimize your website for search engines, so that you get that so desired free traffic, organic traffic. While you sleep, people are streaming to your business. While you sleep, people are streaming to your website, buying products and services, and you wake up in the morning and you see sales, you see leads, you see all that without doing anything. You need to do the homework of getting your SEO strategy right. And I hope these 10 points are going to help you. Keep liking our channel, keep sharing the content, keep subscribing, and until next time, be good.